The first light of day filters through the paper window again, just like every other day. On these old futons, my 3 little ones are still fast asleep, curled up together like kittens. Time to wake them for breakfast, I suppose. In this small kitchen, the scent of cooking rice and hot miso soup is already beginning to drift. I hope they like it today. Their chatter, their laughter, the little squabbles over who gets which patterned bowl. It's the loudest sound in this house, the sound that tells me I'm not alone. I glance at his picture, resting on the small shelf. Takashi-san's picture. My husband. I'll do my best again today, I tell him silently. Every single morning. Kenji, the eldest, is off to school, leaving the 2 little ones still hovering close by. Right then, time to start my work. My hands must keep moving, to keep our bellies full, to make sure the children have clothes to wear, even if they aren't the newest. The sound of the thread running through the cloth, or the chime of a customer dropping by. It's a familiar sound, the sound that says life must go on. This morning, like every morning in this part of Tokyo, it might not be bright, but there's still a small flicker of hope hidden deep down. I just hope that today will be nothing more than another ordinary day. Later in the morning, I went out to the market for groceries. People seemed a bit strange today. The vendors, usually shouting to attract customers, were gathered in quiet groups, whispering. Their faces looked troubled. I overheard fragments. Something about boats, fishing boats, vanished at sea. Again, near the southern waters. Some said it was a storm, but others shook their heads, saying it was too strange. Late afternoon, I delivered some finished sewing to a customer at the corner shop. The old radio inside was on. The announcer's voice sounded more serious than usual, talking about an abnormal incident on an island. Oodo, was that it? I couldn't quite catch the name. The radio signal kept fading in and out, mostly static, but I don't know. Listening to it just gave me an uneasy feeling, like something bad was about to happen. Kenji, my eldest, came home from school, quieter than usual today. When I pressed him, he said his friends at school were talking about scary stories, about a giant monster from the sea, things they'd heard the adults discussing. The teacher had to tell the children to stop. It's just childish talk, I tried to tell myself. But why? Why did my son's words echo in my head? And the way the neighbors looked at each other, it made me start to feel just a little bit scared. Night fell. The sound of crickets, which usually calmed me. Tonight it sounded strangely eerie. I looked out the window. The sky over Tokyo seemed darker than usual tonight. Or was it just my imagination? Those rumors, the whispers, they feel like a dark shadow creeping closer. Slowly, quietly. All I can do is pray that tomorrow morning, everything will be back to normal. That it was all just some kind of misunderstanding. That evening, I was lulling the little ones to sleep. The neighbor's radio had fallen silent. Only the sound of the wind outside. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a boom. So loud the windows rattled. Definitely not thunder. It was louder, deeper than that. The floor began to shake, gently at first, like a heavy truck passing. But then it grew stronger and stronger. Dishes on the shelves rattled. The single light bulb swung wildly. And then the power went out. The whole house, the whole street. Pitch black. Only the dim moonlight filtering in. Sounds from outside. Screams. Running. Shouting. What was happening? A sound like something immense was moving out there. The sound of buildings being crushed. Metal twisting. Concrete shattering. It was getting closer. Closer every second. I pulled my 3 children close, hugging them tightly. Their small bodies were trembling. I was shaking all over. My heart hammered against my ribs, threatening to burst. And then I heard it, for the first time. It wasn't the sound of any animal I knew, not the sound of machinery. It was a sound filled with rage, with savagery, a sound that tore through the darkness, piercing my eardrums, nearly shattering them. So loud the very ground beneath my feet vibrated through my entire body. I saw flashes of red light reflecting through the broken window. The smell of burning, the air thick with dust. All I could do was hold my children tighter, squeeze my eyes shut. I didn't know if, in the next second, our roof would still be there, or if everything would just... Everything went quiet for a moment. Only the sound of our breathing, and the incessant whisper of dust settling. So much dust. It's hard to breathe. My throat burns. I try to use my sleeve to cover the children's noses. We're trapped, beneath timbers, concrete rubble. I don't even know what. It's dark, narrow, suffocating like being in a coffin. Only faint reddish-orange light seeps through tiny cracks, illuminating the swirling dust. I feel a sharp pain in my leg, like something heavy is pinning it down. But I can't move. All I can do is hold my children tighter. They're still here, still with me. The little one is sobbing softly. Kenji, the eldest, is silent, but I can feel him trembling uncontrollably. It's all right, my darlings. It's all right. Mama's right here. I whisper. Even my own voice shakes. Outside, I can still hear sounds, muffled roars, distant explosions, the groan of collapsing buildings, crying, screams that sound far away now, like the whole world is falling apart around us. I feel the heat. It's slowly getting warmer. The smell of burning is stronger now. The fire must be close. What can I do? How can we get out? Will anyone find us? Or is this how it ends for us? I can't see their faces clearly in the dark, but I can feel their fear. A fear that mirrors my own. But I have to be strong for them. I must be strong. It'll pass soon, my loves. It'll be morning soon. I lie. A terrible lie. Because deep down, I'm starting to doubt if we'll ever see the morning light again. The air, it's getting hotter. Breathing. I almost can't. The dust and smoke are so thick. The sounds outside, they seem quieter now. Or maybe my ears are just ringing. But the sound of my children crying, I can still hear it clearly. I know now. I know we can't get out. No one is coming in time. Kenji, Akiko, Hiroshi, my beloved children. Don't cry, my loves. No more crying now. Do you remember Papa? Your father? Soon, very soon, we'll be joining Papa, my darlings. Yes, we'll go be with Papa. Together. Go together. All of us. My sweet ones.